Om. My blissful gorgeous selves, as soon as the dawn broke in Gokul, younger sister of Nandana, Sunandaji's eyes were opened first. She saw all family members fast asleep, flames mildly twinkling. And on the bed of Yashodaji, beside Yashodaji, there lay a source of soothing, luminous delight. It was illuminating the entire room. She wondered, is this a blue lotus? But that can be found only in the water. Is this a special heavenly gift of softest sapphire? But it has limbs, I can see. Is this an embodiment of the fortune of all of us? While she wondered in great astonishment, suddenly the baby cried sweetly, as if the cosmic silence became vibrant into sound. Om. Sunandana understood. She jumped out of her bed and woke up the nurse. Baby is born, she shouted in ecstasy. The nurse ran down and found, as if in the pond of bliss consciousness, a blue lotus has bloomed. She cried aloud, "Wow, it's a baby boy!" Yashoda became a mom. Yashodaji opened her eyes and saw and saw and saw. She could not hold the joy and went in trance. All gopis woke up. Lights were put on and they ran fast to convey the grand news to Nandaji. Ecstatic Sunanda was running as if flying. She picked up a brass plate and played before the baby, then ran down to the gate. She made prints of cow dung and riddle. Standing in the square, she announced, "Oh, my dear friend, the baby is born whom we all awaited so long impatiently." Immediately, nuptial song echoed, and kettle drum with clarinet resounded out. Sunanda ran down back to the maternity room. She gazed and gazed at the baby, sprinkled concentrated water, and she sprinkled consecrated water and picked him up in her lap. The nurse wrapped her finger with cotton and cleaned the baby's lips, tongue and throat. Then she put an oil-wet cotton ball on his soul. Now the baby cried. She then bathed him on a big jar filled with ambrosia, and commanded all to fill this jar with gems of house. Baby is crying now openly. Mother Yashoda awoke from her trance. She sprang up from the bed and, my baby, shouting like this, she picked him in her lap. Right then, filled with suspense and amaze, she wondered, is this shining gem of some intensified bliss? Is this embodied happiness? Is this personified love? As she gazed her baby so deep, she sank in Atlantic depths of oceanic joy. So much so that she became oblivious of external world. Only her baby remained dazzling in her consciousness. As soon as Nandaji heard of the news of the birth of his baby, he was filled, tears of joy came to his eyes, his heart opened up to embrace the whole universe. To begin with, he just offered his costliest necklace to the maid who conveyed the news, and he ran down to the maternity room. Nandasvatmaja utpanne, Nandasvatmaja utpanne, jata lado mahamana. Ahuya vipran vedagyan snata shuchiralankrita. Where is my baby? I want to see my baby. Hearing the voice of Nandara, the ladies cleared of the path. Yashodaji rushed and said, Dear hubby, look at our baby. And Nandara saw, and he saw. Anagratam bringai anaparita sogandhyamanilai anutpannam nireshvanupahatamormi kanavarai adrishtam kenape kvachana charidananda saraso Yashodaya krode kuvalayamivo jasadavava. Oh, it's such a shining, dazzling, illuminating, bliss-inundating blue lotus whose world evaporating, intoxicating perfume has neither been discovered by bumblebees, nor by the air, not born in water, not seen by beauty lovers at all. I see this soothing lotus of delight blossomed in the pond of bliss consciousness Yashoda's lap. My dear wife, please help me. This large-eyed baby I see playful in your lap, drinking milk, tell me the truth. Is it a reality or I am seeing only a dream? Shama chanchala charu dirghanayano balastavankasthale dugdhodgari payodhare sputamasau क्रीडन्मया लोक्यसे स्वप्नस्तात् किमुजागरः किमगमे ते तन्न निश्चीयते सत्यं ब्रूहि सधर्मिणि किमथ किं सोऽयं तवाभ्यन्तरे. Oh beloved wife, what a pleasant surprise. I know this baby of mine. I know him since time immemorial. I had flashes of him all along, and today I have found him to be all mine, to be completely mine. Now he will not disappear away into unknown and unseen. Suddenly the maid came running and informed Sage Chandila has arrived with hundreds of wise men to perform compulsory rites for the bright future of our baby. Oh Nanda Baba, you were urgently awaited after a nice bath and dressed well. And Nandaji rushed to Yamuna river just behind the palace where a stream was brought from long distance before the pollution of Kaliya's serpent, my dear friends. After bath, he dressed in white silk, big turban, necklaces and earrings. He offered his obeisances to Sage Chandila and all wise men. Vachayitva sustenam jata karmatmajasya vai कारयामास विधिवत् पितृदेवा archanam tada. All assembled in the well-connopated auditorium. Pre-dawn darkness is just vanishing, but the hall is full with well-bathed and dressed gopas, gopis and wise men. Yashodananda already arranged the pitcher, milk, curd, ghee, flame, sweets, nuts, fruits, flowers, clothes, and sacred thread, all of them. She was presented with $9 billion necklace on this occasion, my dear friends, as a gift. As soon as Yashoda, dressed in yellow silk, holding baby in her lap, appeared, intense aroma. She appeared on the stage where all rituals are being performed. Intense aroma and delight spread out upon her arrival. Everyone gazed and gazed winklessly. Their gaze became eternal, my dear, because this darshan became transcendent reality of their life. Right then, wise men recited Swastivachan mantra, then worship of Ganesh, Navagraha, Matrika, Sanchite completed. Nandi Moksha was done. Then with hymns of the Vedas, ghee drops were put on the tongue of the baby. Honey licking ceremony began, blessings showered on, then Jaskaram Sanskar was performed, then baby was sent into the gymnasium. Shall we do now naval string cutting ceremony? Sunanda asked her brother. And Nandaji said, No, not now. Do you understand, Sunanda, why? Because after that we become impure for 10 days. Nobody will accept our gifts, and I am so happy that I want to donate away all my everything, so that I and my baby alone can remain, nothing in the middle to interfere. Okay, that's why. Venunamni udebradat vibrebhya samalangride niladrin sabdaradno ghashadagam bhambara vreda. Nandaraya was a high-minded person, Mahamana. He had sheltered thousands of Vedic scholars. The town revered him as their father and Yashoda their mother. It urdhvam shaktya asamantadrati iti udaraha. Means the one who donates beyond his capacity is called udar, the generous one, my dear friends. And then the generosity rose its abundance of broadness. He opened his treasury for all. He had 108 cowsheds. He heaped the best clothes and wealth, food, gold, gems, and all that at the gate of each of them. It was announced on the microphone, you may select the best cows of your choice. Then appointed Gopa will decorate the cow with gold necklace in her neck, hang pearls in her tail, plaster gold on her horns, and hoops, silver in her hoops, and gold embroidered shawl on her back. Along with your chosen item of food, the cow, holy cow, will be donated to you. All the Brahmins and all the yogis and gypsies and babas who have been camping around the Gokul since the last 10 months rushed to the cowsheds and started picking their share. As soon as they were ready, the Gopa immediately decorated the cows as well as the Brahmins with the new silks, turbans, scarf and necklaces and costliest gemmed rings. Then they prostrated to each of them, they blessed from deepest of their hearts, bubbling with enthusiasm, my dear friends. Surdas is singing, seeing the visions in trance of his meditation, my dear friends. Aju Nanda ke dware veer, it आवत एक जात विदावे, एक ठाणे मंदिर के तीर. At last Nandaji inquired how many cows were donated. It's about 1,000,000 with $70 trillion worth of jewelry and wealth, the Gopas informed. Oh, that's not enough, Nandaji said, dissatisfied. I feel like donating Mount Meru of gold, Mount Himalaya of gold. But how can I get Mount Meru? Wise men said, dear Nandanai, even if you cannot get Mount Meru, still the scriptures have methods to obtain equal merits that of donating Mount Meru. What's that? That's what I wanted. Nandarai was enthusiastic. And the Brahmin said, heap up sesame seeds into 7 feet high mound, cover it with gems and jewels, then cover it with gold and silks, then donate it to the holy man. That equals Mount Meru donation. If you make 7 of such mounds and donate the holy ones, the merit equals the fruit of donating the entire cosmic egg. With that much noble deed, one can become so big a tycoon spiritually that you can do anything in the world and get anything you want. Wise men answered, my dear. I want to do that, I want to do that, Nandaji Maharaj exclaimed enthusiastically. Soon Gopal became busy and produced 7 large mounds of sesame seeds covered with jewelry themselves. Great sages from different lokas ran down to Brajmandal and to receive gifts. They were standing at the door, so that they can treasure them for eternity, my dear friend. Sir, what is this you are carrying laboriously? A Gopa asked a perspired outsider at the outskirts of Gokula. It's silver, sir. I'll take it home, he replied. And Gopa said, dump this, get gold. Haven't you seen just next door? The gold is being distributed. Gopa said, feeling pity on him, and immediately he threw that there and rushed. He returned with gold. Another Gopa asked, what are you carrying, gentlemen, with such a great exertion? This is gold, sir. Our lifelong poverty will be gone now. Well, haven't you saw costly jewelries are being donated just next door? Is that so? That visitor from outside was surprised and had dumped that all over and rushed back to Nanda's palace. Thus all around Gokul the lands became filled with gems, gold, jewelries. My dear friend, that's why Shukdev is saying, Rama Kridama Bhunripa. It became sporting ground of goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Ji. Unless you have a habit of sharing, giving, donating, no space inside you is created for bliss of the self or enlightenment, then what to speak of love of Krishna, my dear friends? The ultimate purification of your inside is done through love offering. Earth or clay-made items are purified by time. Senses are purified by penance, austerity, and wealth and your paychecks are purified by donation. Wise men are purified by doing yajna, and water is purified by uniting with the reservoir. Okay? A body is purified by bathing. Okay? And mind is purified by contentment, and spirit is purified by knowing it eternal. Same way, the soul is purified, life is purified by Shoda Sanskar, 16 purificatory procedures. Then only human being can be free from peanut-headedness, utter complexity, and then evolve immaculate humanness. Otherwise, just two-legged animal, says Plato said. Wise men looked at Nandanai. It's getting late, dear Nandanai. Please allow the nurse for knowledge and purificatory process. And Nandaji looked helpless. Immediately he handed over the key of the treasury to the holy man and said, Holy Sire, it is no longer mine. It is yours now. Let the donation offering continue non-stop. By being yours, it will still remain pure and acceptable by all. And and uh, and everybody was surprised by the sudden intuitive act of Nandana, and he okayed the awaiting maids. He said, okay, it should be started. They rushed to the maternity room. Sa mangalagiro vipra sutamagadavandina Gayakaj Jagurnedur Bheryo Dundavayo Mo Praja Samrita Sansigna Dwara Jiragriantara Chitra Dhvajapata Kastrak Chaila Pallavatornai. As soon as the rite completed, on its throne ghost start the Jankrit. All these 5 kinds of musical instruments echoed, my dear, and re-echoed throughout Brajmanda. Singers are singing, dancers are dancing, actors are demonstrating ideal emotions. Flowers are blooming, bumblebees humming, and peacocks are dancing, my dear friends. Our friends are asking which are blown. They are asking what is polyphonic stuff. Which are blown. So, clarinet, flute, horns, trumpet, these are conic. Which rings while making movements like anklets are running. Beating instruments as drums are ghosh. And striking instruments as cymbals and jhans are art. String instruments like veena, sitar, guitar are chankrit, my dear friends. That's the introduction of musicals. Brahmins are pronouncing benefactory words, Sutas are reciting stories from Puranas, and Magadas are singing the glories of ancestors. Vandis are making people laugh according to situation, my dear friends. Gokula is inhabited in the shape of half moon in the bank of Yamuna river. The main road starts from the Yamuna river ghat, which goes for miles away. All main houses are besides this road, and many tracks emanated to all sides, different directions. All are well cleaned. Banana trees stand beside the main road. Flags and banners abound. Auspicious pictures with coconuts on top are placed in the square. 4-faced flames are burning on them. Incense smoke are rising. Flower garlands are hanging. Floors in the houses are smeared with water mixed with sandal paste and saffron, my dear friends. On each square, many bouquets were placed in such a way that they resembled a garden in themselves. Gavo vrishavatara haridra taila roshita Vichitradhadavarandrangandraganjana malina. Cows, bulls' calves were painted with turmeric and colorful minerals and decorated with garlands, gold necklaces and peacock's feathers and silk clothes. They dancingly circumambulated the palace of Nandara, and Gopas were dressed in silk suits and jewels and flocked towards the palace of Nandara with various presents. Maharavatra Kanchakoshni Shabhushita Gopasamayurajannano Payana Panaya Gopyashchakarnamudita Yashodaya Sudodbhavam Atmanamudhayan Jangror Vandra Galbanjana Devi Navagungamakinjalga Mukhapankaja Bhutaya Balivedvaridam Jagmo Bridasdronyar Jaladgoja Sagarija Brinjana Stiram Pahiti Balake Harindra Churnailadmi Zinjandyo Janamujjago Avadyandavijandrani Vadendrani Mahotsave Krishne Vishweshware Nande Nandasya Vrajamagate. Milkmaids' faces bloomed and hurriedly dressing themselves and wearing costly ornaments, collyrium, saffron paste, holding gifts. They ran down to Yashodaji. What gifts they are holding, my dear friends? All those kinds of makhan and mysteries and barfis and rasgulla and kheer mohan and rasmalais and so many delicious items, pious. In silver plates are raisin coconuts and almonds and dry nuts and so many things of gifts. By their rapid movements, so much flowers fell on their way from their braids that the path became carpeted with flowers. May Lord protect the child always. O Lord, let this prince protect us forever. Thus they made solemn wishes and blessed the baby. And then, sprinkling out turmeric mixed curd, they sang in high pitch. Then the music echoed aloud and besmearing the faces of one another with gulal, abir, sandal, saffron powder, musk, butter and yogurt mixed with the turmeric, and Gopas began dancing in ecstasy of the Lord's advent. Surdas ji sings, my dear, Ayo badhayo baje nand goparai ke Yadukul jadoraye janame hai ke आनंदित गोपी ग्वाल नाचे कर दय दय ताल अति आह्लाद भयो यसुमती माई के. On the tune of their dance, someone is blowing his bugle, then clarinet, then trumpet, and sitar echoed. Right then kettle drums resounded. Musicians are sitting on trees, roofs, balconies, walls, and as if obsessed with the divine, playing with their fullness. This is known as Dasikando in Bajmandal, my dear friends. Nandopananda Sananda, all are dancing. Vrishbhanaji came from Barsana. He is also dancing. Kirtima came. She is also dancing. They had awaited so long for this occasion. Gopis and Gopals have been perfecting themselves since ages. And now the time has come. They are floating on the pool of bliss consciousness. All along, Rohiniji was following the rules of Proshita Bhartrika, one whose husband is away. So she was neither dressing well, nor having makeups, nor joining festivals and parties. But today, requested by Yashodaji, she dressed and decorated well. And like queen, she was moving all around, guiding and ordering all and managing the affairs of home. As long was await, so great was joy, and so big was festival. The entire Brajmandal became sporting ground of the goddess of wealth and fortune. For 5 long days, this festival and charity continued, my dear friend. Pavarsha Ghanavad Gopo Nandarajo Rajeshwara Nidhi Siddhishcha Vriddhishcha Bhuktir Muktir Grihe Grihe Vidyam Vidyam Lutantiva Tadichakasya chinnahi, my dear friends. On the sixth day, they cooked dozens of varieties of delicacies and worshipped the Vaimaka. It's believed she comes at midnight to ride the cartoon on the baby's forehead. All night song and music continued. Next morning, Nandaji thought, now I have a son, I have to make him king. But that depends on the consent of the big boss of Mathura, that Kansa. So he decided to go there and offer him tributes personally. Next morning, dozens of carts were loaded with milk preparations and wealth, and hundreds of young Gopas drove them to Mathura. They met King Kansa, offered him tributes, and informed him the news of childbirth. He accepted the gifts and expressed pleasure. After a brief formal talk, Nandaji left. They were resting in his camp at Mango Grove outside the city. Vasudevji came to meet him. After the brief conversation, he reminded the party, Santyutpakascha Gokule. Disasters are going on in Gokul, O Nandana, O my dear friend. Therefore, get there soon. Nandaji worried, but he Harim Jagama Sharanam. He remembered Lord Sri Hari, his lotus feet, and they headed fast on to the path to Gokula, my dear friends. Om 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 My blissful gorgeous self, do you know, my dear friends, in 8 minutes one man commits suicide in this modern Western civilization. And every 13 minutes one woman commits suicide. AIDS, high blood pressure and diabetes, cancer and so many physical and mental diseases are invading our peace of life. Terrorism is growing worldwide. It seems soon all civilizations would turn survivalist and all governments will turn into ruthless plunderers. Therefore, I have started a worldwide discourse campaign for world peace. I am positive this is a surefire way, the best, the latest, the fastest, and instantly it leads all and everyone into the peace enlightenment, regardless of race, nationality, culture and religion. It is for all. All what you need is just be feeling full, and you are qualified. If you are hungry for rapid spiritual growth, come, I have a vision for you. Great spiritual future is ahead. I need all those who are dynamic and full of enthusiasm, you great youth, to discover the new magical universe in your life through my discourses. I mean the music to your ears, my dear friends. Pure gentle breeze with refreshing coolness is serving the universe, ready to serve. Let it come into your life. Just open your heart. Please open your heart.